There's the hunting store right up that street. More pawn shops, more replica weaponry. And the forest is going to get in my way. Very few things can see me at the moment. I don't want to drive up into that little tiny narrow gap right there. I might do it anyway, but I don't want to. Yeah, that's a pretty good, pretty easy clip into that hunting supply store. I wish I could do it during the daylight so I could look inside and check to see if it's got what I want, but I don't want to drive this vehicle up there. Guess I could. I could do a roundabout and then come back out again. It'd be interesting to reward people for reporting the bugs you find. I don't want nothing to do with it. Leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. I'm very happy maintaining my own little nook. I like to be separate from the whole process. You guys feel like I'm making a good point and you agree that a change should be made, go for it. Report it, fix it, get it done. Leave me out of it. Don't mention me. Don't say, hey, on Vorm stream, unless you need to reference the time frame where you can demonstrate it. I'd prefer you to reproduce it yourself, test it to hell, and then report it yourself. But leave me out of it. I'm happy to maintain my neutral stance. I just like to play the game and keep my freedom to espouse my opinions. Oh, not incidental. I made the call long ago that I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to play the game I was given, and I was gonna demonstrate, make my opinions known. If I feel like I really need to get something across, and none of you guys seem to be listening to me, then I'll put a post up on Reddit and explain my info, my reasoning, my testing, and I'll let that go. But after that, that's pretty much the extent of what I'm willing to do. Not going to go post it on GitHub. I'm not going to create a GitHub account. I'm not going to go check to see if it's already an existing one. I do enough of that. I spend way too much time in Cataclysm contributing my share already. You guys can determine the value of my wisdom or my lack of knowledge of how the code works and make your own decisions. But like I said, leave me out of it. Don't even mention it. That way Kevin can continue to ignore me. I think. I am so tempted to do a drive-by. What do you think? Should I do a drive-by? It would speed this process up massively if I could just take a left, go 2 blocks north, 1 block back to the west, and then back south again and get out. Because as I drive by, I'll be able to see in the front window whether or not it's got my low-light goggles. What's the worst that could happen? Of course you should. Yeah, I know what you guys are wanting. I know what you're wanting. Bunch of rubbernecking NASCAR fans that just waiting for the next wreck. Waiting for me to go through the windshield, get yanked out of the vehicle by a grabber and swarmed. Waiting for that feral predator to hop in the seat next to me. I know what you're looking for. Only reason I'm considering it is because I do have the zombie density lowered some, so that this challenge would be survivable. I just hate risking my beloved Humvees. And at the movement rate, I still have a hard time guesstimating distances, and if I have to reverse direction, how likely it is that I'll get moving again, or I'll give them an opportunity to jump through a hitchhiker's nook, a hitchhiker's diagonal. Let's do it. Let's do it. The hardest part of the challenge is already over. Let's start taking some risks. What the hell? Who cares if I die? It just means I get to start a new game again. My favorite part. At least until I see the roadblock. At least until I see a roadblock. Alright, we're gonna drift over a bit. I gotta maintain my orthogonal orientation. Things like that that feral hunter behind me can very easily catch me at this speed. Is it this block or the next block? Oh, it is this block. I already have to make a turn. And the cars are lined up against me. So I gotta go straight forward. Then I gotta hang a hard left. Plow through whatever. Is that a master? Oh my goodness. So, earlier in the evening we talked about evolution settings. He's way ahead of time. Way ahead of time. An early zombie master. And I like the quad pack of runners hanging out in the back of the truck. Yeah, zombie master. Good old red color on the indicator over here. Alright, well I still don't see a reason to stop moving, so I'm gonna keep going. And I'm going through things more than I'm going around them. Alright, I need to swing. What, zombie? Wonder what's the percentage chance that the SWAT zombies have the SWAT armor? Because I killed one and we got the armor. I don't know if that's good, bad, neither. Alright, this is where I push a cop for 5 blocks. Ah, we only pushed him for half a block. Oh, look at this. Look at this arrangement of vehicles. Alright. Shock zombie! Oh, crap. I might get tagged on the diagonal. It could happen. Look at that expert turn there. I am not seeing what I was hoping for. Them shelves are awful bare at 25% drop rate. No hitchhikers yet. I just need to go straight by the side here, and a hatchet, a stove, a coffee maker, nothing else I care about. Oh, it was the SWAT zombie I ran over, was it? Yeah. All right. No goggles again. That is all the shelves, right? Is there one more shelf back beyond that? Oh, I put all my light sources away. That's right. I gotta fix that. I don't have a flashlight I can flip on so I can see further in there. No way am I gonna try to point the headlights into the building. Yeah, we're gonna assume that's a no. I can't remember if there might be one more shelf back there. I think that's all of them. I think it's the back wall of the office here. So, yeah, we're gonna say no. So we got a SWAT truck in front of us. Normally, I'd be pretty happy about seeing a SWAT truck, but in my current circumstance, I ain't gonna worry about it. Oh, that's right, we move further into town. Bookstore, bookstore. I'm gonna say this is done, since bows and arrows are useless on these settings. Box office, no pharmacies. I'm trying to make a determination on whether this is worth coming back to raid. We're down now to 3 bookstores. I would prefer 1 library to 3 bookstores, but we're stuck with bookstores. I've already got the largest part of what I would need out of a garage. We've got the welder and we've got the engine crane. I've already got a toolbox, so I can't think of anything else I would care about getting in the garage. Except for maybe 1 arc welder would be nice. None of the rest of the buildings are too interesting to me. Without having to spread out quite a bit. Alright, well, let's see if we get out of the city clean first. And that smoke zombie's moving. Alright, we need more power. More power! Burn without... Oh, crap. Oh, I hate having to sled around left and right. That's where I get hitchhikers. Alright. Gotta go forward at least one more before I start the turn. Straighten it out. Start the turn. More turn. Less speed. More turn the other way now. Straighten it out. Uh-oh. 3 guys right on the front bumper. What else do I got? I want to go... I'd actually prefer to go left around that car directly ahead of me. I'd rather slide off to this side to minimize the amount of S-curving I have to do. I can just go right down the sidewalk with a minimal of fuss. Fairly clear. Got to push through these guys without letting any of them kind of hook into my vehicle. Oh, actually, I would like to get a look at that gun store too. Which version? That is not the version I'm hoping for with the gunsmith. Alright, let's pick the power up. Slide on over just enough to squeeze by the vehicle. A big part of this maneuvering in cities is understanding how far you're going to travel at what speed, and knowing that you have to have certain amounts of power to push through certain numbers of zombies and things like that. So, for folks that haven't tried this before, this is hard. This kind of maneuvering through a city is not easy. Alright, Kevlar. My route is clear that I've picked, though. I only got one squishy zombie ahead of me. He's not going to be an obstacle. And I think we're about clear other than that. Yeah, that's not the gun store with the gunsmith. It's a pretty good one, but that's not the one I was hoping for. Alright, we're out. Hey, bicycle. No thanks. And the sun is starting to go down, it looks like. So... with what I know now... I could hang out till dark, pop into the bookstore here real quick, and then pop out again. We got a bookstore, we got a hardware store. What would I need at the hardware store? Possible jackhammer. Still on the lookout for a pickaxe or a jackhammer. I think I will. I think we'll get out of town here. Let these guys that can see me, you know, do their thing. We'll find a spot to park. Then I'll make a quick night trip in to hit that bookstore and the hardware store. If I can find a place to park where there's not zombies that want to, you know, partake of some Vormithrax flesh. Alright, how far are you going to make me drive? This'll decade zombie. Don't be me. You coming down to get me? Yeah, he is. Watch him tear me up. 43, he got a grab off, which I failed to break 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. It's a decayed zombie. It's one of the weakest zombies in the game, theoretically. Failed. It's the Iron Grip decayed zombie, apparently. Let's just kill him instead of trying to break the grab. Had I known I would fail 5-6 times in a row, I would have just done that. But prevailing wisdom is break the grab. Alright, we're getting hungry again. What have I got left? Some pineapple and some clam chowder. That sounds like a good combo. Yum yum. Full and hydrated. Tired, but we're okay. Let's just wait until the sun goes down. That won't be long. Alright, look at that moon. So, day 73, full moon advantage. What are we up to? It was 28 last time we checked. $27 still. I'm wondering if it's actually going to go up. I thought day 74 to 75 full moon, the midnight then, was going to be the brightest, but maybe all 3 of those days it counts as the same phase. Yeah, you'd think. You'd think wrong. Alright, let's try to get a little closer with the vehicle. As I described earlier, I got to stay close. I got to have my vehicle close as my escape point with the settings that this game world is on. I can't afford to be just tooling around on foot. Alright, up zombie, regular zombie, following the engine noise. Can I manage to get up to... Also, I discovered through testing for some other thing that apparently zombies get night vision bonus from the full moon. It's just not anywhere near as dramatic as the player's night vision bonus. This'll work. Alright, how am I doing for space and weight? Good enough. Oh man, here we go with the nothing. Trail guide. Not sure why I bothered to pick up a trail guide. We'll grab ham radio. That's it. Ouch. Brutal. Brutal. Do you has cake? That's why I love the lighting. You can see it. Yeah. Well, you can't technically see that. That's map memory showing it to you now, but I just love that. Where's the cake? I was told there would be cake. There's no cake. There's only plastic covered coffee or chocolate covered coffee beans. Cake? Milk? Ah, we got brownies. Brownies is good enough. Brownies are an acceptable cake substitute. The cake is a lie. Oh my gosh. Cake is a lie. Nah, we won't eat the brownie yet. Alright, so unfortunately this was a bust. Hardware store out the front. Alright, now I'm getting a little far away from my vehicle. I get a little more nervous. And again, let's show off the scent cloud. There you go. That's the scent cloud trailing around behind me. I gotta keep that out of the noses of the zombies. So when you see me maneuvering, I'm specifically doing so with the knowledge of how wide my scent trail is and how far back it's trailing behind me. So when I have a vision advantage like this is where you can really get a better feel for zombie behavior and movement. So if one of these guys heard something, a noise that I didn't make, that a zombie made, like if somebody bashed on a car, and they started walking south, when they hit my trail, they would then flip around and start following my trail. And you can actually see that happening when you have a wide night vision range. You can see them change direction suddenly, and you'll have a better understanding of why. So as I move this around, I'm trying to make sure I keep my scent cloud away from the location of the zombies. As long as I keep moving, it stays fairly narrow. Let's see. Is this the building? That is the building. So let's go the alleyway and I'll hop the chain link. I love chain link. Chain link's another thing I look for when I'm maneuvering because it can be used to your advantage. Alright, that's distracting now. How do you bring that up? I've set a hotkey for it. If you go to your, if you go to your hotkeys and then scroll down right here, view scent map. I got mine set to F10. So I just tap F10 and it brings up the scent map. You can do so yourself anytime you'd like. It's very valuable. Once you get a feel for it, you don't really need to have it up very often. But it's helpful in learning the mechanic and how the scent works and why zombies are following you and how they're doing so. Basically, if you look at the numbers, the big number is where you're at. That's where it's stinkiest. And then it starts to fade. And zombies have different levels of smell. Like base zombies, I think somebody told me they have an ability of 11. So if he was standing here, he wouldn't be able to detect it and come after me. Right there where it says 11, that's where he might start sniffing and going, I smell brains. And then he's going to follow the numbers. So he just goes from big number to big number. So 11 to 17 to 24 to 28. He just follows the big numbers until he gets distracted by a noise that pulls him another direction or things like that. Don't you need a CBM for what? For the scent map? You don't need a CBM for the scent map. The scent map thing hasn't been in the game that long. I don't know when they put it in, but a while back, a long time ago when I was trying to look into the scent stuff, it was only available for the ASCII version. So, I don't know when it got added. But I've been trying to show off the whole scent thing for the last couple of weeks to kind of educate folks on it. I demonstrate it while I play and all that, so it's very useful info. Once you know how it works, you kind of learn to maneuver using the information. But if you've never seen it before, especially, and you're curious, sight, sound, scent. That's the order of prevalence for zombies. They'll go after something they see most. That has the heaviest emphasis or weight. Next up would be sound, followed by smell. Kind of their priority system. Not impressed so far with the contents. No. Once again, 25% kicking me in the ass. I think I'm going to go back out the way I came in. Well, there is a garage across the way. Do I push my luck again? Doors and corners, Vorm. Stay away from doors. Up, up. See, he went active. He must be reacting to the sound. I wonder if it was the sound of the door opening. I'm going to bet it was the sound of the door opening, although it felt like he moved when I started moving. It's also possible these guys have got enough of a vision bonus to be spotting me from that range. Alright, so now we're in chase mode. This is where I'm in big danger, because these guys are all faster than me. Even if I sprint, I'll only have a very brief advantage on movement speed. So, on standard speeds, I could easily walk around these guys, do loops around them, and just go wherever I wanted. But at 150% that I got these guys set on, I can't do that. There's just absolutely no way I can get away from this guy, short of putting something between me and him. So I'm looking at that vehicle down southeast of me is my best bet. Or fight him, but I'd rather avoid the fight. So we're gonna go to real brief sprint mode just to maintain the lead. And I don't think I can manage to get into this vehicle before he gets to me. So I'm gonna go around to the far side. So. Alright, that's textbook how to lose pursuers in a city. But as I'm maneuvering, I'm always keeping my eye out for safe points. Vehicles, chain link fences, buildings with multiple drain spouts that I can climb up, cross, and go back down the other side. Buildings like this with only one drain spout, I'm not generally willing to go up unless it's absolute death if I don't. Because it's tough to get off of a roof if you've got a lot of gear. So I tend to avoid that if I can. But I'm looking for chain link fences. They make great short-term barriers against pursuers. Buildings with doors I can slam, vehicles I can hop in and out of, or peel zombies off of me, that kind of stuff. So I'm always looking out for that and remembering what my safe points are. Do I consider a debug option fair for normal play? Only for educational purposes. Well, I don't see why it's a bad thing to know that that's how it works. Whether they want to turn it on or not, it's up to them. I don't advocate or suggest anybody plays with any particular settings. It's a single-player game. They can do whatever they want with it. Is it cheating when somebody picks 110% health for the zombies? I don't know. 90%? Is that okay? I don't know. I don't care. Single player game. Use whatever you want. As soon as you guys put up leaderboards into the game, then we'll talk about fair. Beyond that, it's the wild, wild west, whatever. But yeah, I just do it for educational purposes because nobody understands. New players wouldn't really have any way of understanding it, and it's impossible for me to explain it without actually pressing the button and showing it. It's really hard to demonstrate without being able to show those numbers. So, can't really educate on a game mechanic without the visual help. Probably, I should probably put a quick tip in showing it and how it works, just to explain to people, but I'm here to educate, not to advocate. Play your game however you think is fun. Alright, I need to get my stamina back. That's the number 1 priority. I think I'm going to loop back around. I don't think I'm in any extra danger, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, here he comes. Once again, Scent Cloud. He worked his way around the vehicle. That's alright, because I got the fence and I got a door between me and him still. And he'll get tired enough and my scent cloud will settle down enough. I think I'll be able to get some waiting here. Yeah, alright, we got our stamina back. Everything that was out here should have moved, so... From a fairness standpoint, I don't think it would be appropriate. Again, play the game however you want, but I think turning it on and leaving it on might be a little gauche. But again, I don't judge. But after you've seen it in action, you get kind of an appreciation for the distances and all that. Vehicle, you operating? Oh, we got another winner. Oh, maybe. Oh, we got another winner. We got us another working vehicle. Alright, let's remember that. That's my escape vehicle, should I need one. Got everything we need. We got gas, we got battery, we got a faulty engine, but it's an acceptable fault, just a fuel filter, so that just reduces performance and makes it louder. But it's not going to prevent it from actually driving. We've got wheels, and we've got everything that we need in the driver's seat. And the security system's busted. So, it's a working vehicle we can use to escape town. Let's go around. I see a hacksaw. Normally I'd get pretty excited about a hacksaw. Super early game, that would be pretty awesome. I already got goggles. I already got the toolkit, so I don't need any of this stuff. Really, acetylene torch is all I'm looking for, I guess. Again, normally I'd get excited about an engine crane, but we already solved that problem. Stop giving me tanks with no torch! Dang you! How much? 13 pounds? Well, since I've got the weight capacity, I guess we'll grab it. In the off chance we actually do come up with a tank sometime soon. Funnel and screwdriver set. Eh. You're hoping achievements is one step closer to Twitch integration. You're trying to put structure in for the Vormverse viewers' horror shows, or you guys can inflict things upon me. So we're getting closer. If you haven't seen it, we do have achievements. See, 1 down, billions to go. I'm winning, I guess. It says scores, but is there an actual score? Note that only scores that existed when you started this game and still exist now will appear here. What? I don't understand that. I play the game, I kill my world, I start a new game. What? I don't understand what this means. I don't get the intent here. Oh, we're all the way up to 39 kills. I am failing miserably. Less kills, the better. That means if any were added while you're playing, that save won't be up. Oh, okay. Alright, that I can understand. For those people that play one save for a real world year. They're not going to get new things as new achievements are added. They're not going to go retroactively and reward them. Add perfume to the game? They do, as long as you really, really like the scent of either cigarettes or cigars. You can mask your scent with cigarettes and cigars. Zombie pheromones are still a thing. They got heavily nerfed a while back. Instead of making instant friends with all the nearby zombies that then attack everybody, now they just have a chance to make things non-hostile for a short bit. So it's not nearly as fun as they used to be. It used to be you get a big old crowd of zombies around you, you'd squeeze your zombie pheromone, and all the zombies within a certain radius would turn friendly to you, and they'd all start killing the other zombies. And you could start these massive zombie-on-zombie scrums. So it was hilariously overpowerful compared to how easy it was to get them. I only did them a couple of times to demonstrate to people that they were in-game and what they did. I didn't choose to use them myself very often, beyond the demonstrations. But I think now they're a lot less effective than they were in the past. So, we're still tooling around in the city. We're in good shape still. How much more room? I still got 15 pounds of weight, even if I don't, or if I choose to drop the welding tank. I'm debating with myself, do I want to tootle on over to those other bookstores? I just don't think I should. I think I'm going to back out again. Do I bother to drive out? I really should. It's safer. Love how everybody comes right at me. Dog hits the vehicle once and everybody's running at me. Managed to not get yanked out of my vehicle. That's good. Always fun when you're wearing your 5-point harness and you get yanked out of your vehicle. I think that should come with a whole lot of pain and a whole lot of damage to your limbs. Get yoinked out of your 5-point harness. That is one ambidextrous grabber zombie. Hey there, demons! Dorb! Dorb is here! Hey, Dorb. Alright, we're back in our vehicle of choice. Let's, I think that's about all the little poking around I can do. I don't wanna try to force my way into this town any further, really. Why do I have views way the hell up here? We didn't go that far north. No, really, why do I have views way the hell up here? I didn't go on a roof, did I? I didn't go on a roof that I remember. I don't remember going up on a second floor. How did I get the view way up there? Anybody got an idea? I'm not sure. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, I did. I went up onto the second floor of the bookstore, that's where I got my brownies. The brownies would have reminded me if I'd remembered to look in my inventory and saw the brownies. So yes, we did go on the second floor of the bookstore, and with the moonlight being bright, that gave us the additional look. You are correct, though. That's what I was forgetting. I forgot our trip up to the top of the second floor of the bookstore. So... could make our run north. Nah, we've got what I need for most of what I need to get accomplished. Let's not risk it. I'm really pushing my luck tonight with these difficulty settings. I gotta stop that. That's a bad habit. #1 killer of Vorm. No, actually, the #1 killer of Vorm is listening to the audience when I ask them if I should do something. That's usually what gets me killed. I know who to blame. I know where the actual blame lies. We got a bit of a trip to get back to our man. We got a bit of a trip. Let's get off the road. I don't want to get shot by that turret, but let's get off the road. Maybe we'll get lucky with a body sight driving through the areas over here. And I guess we'll go ahead and turn the headlights on. Why not? Alright, boulders, you are inconveniently placed and you're putting me too close to the road where the turret is. I don't know if the headlights are actually helping me. They're kind of distracting my eyes. I'm looking in the lit area and I'm not paying as much attention to the moonlight lit area. I think I'm lowering actually my chances of spotting body sights. Really? Really? I have 2 research labs within spitting distance of each other? Research lab? Or research facility? Research facility. I've never seen 2 research facilities that close together. I must be sitting on a, there must be a border. Where would the line be, though? Because there's forest here. I must be sitting on the edge of the overmap tiles, because I don't think it's allowed to have more than research facility per big overmapped section. Could be wrong, but that's been my experience, is it's usually 1. I'll try not to ram into this one with the front of my vehicle. Shall we check to see if it's still just... no, at least... Oh, that's right, I have to have the headlights off, I think, in order for me to ram it appropriately. Yeah, there's the black wall of, of ramming. That's the wall I love. That I think is a shadow that I can drive through, but no, it's actually a wall, a cement wall. I'm trying to see if we can get around to the front. The road network. We'll kind of do a roundabout trip. You want to peek inside, see how many... Oh, crack. We has crack. Right on the road in front of me, huh? Hey, crack. Are you... Oh, right on the road. We got a body sight. Which kind? Ah, not the good kind. Don't care. I was gonna peek into the front entryway there. There's a few too many things. What can we see? Scientist, Shrieker. No Kevlar Hulks? Well, can't see enough. No Kevlar Hulks yet. And a blank body. So there must be another portal in there. Alright, let's go ahead and do a round around. They're chasing all the cracks. And the Krakens. Holy crap. A lab next to a research facility that's near another research facility. This is an unholy eureka of laboratories in one spot, one area. That would be the turret from that lab. Anybody need rocks or rebar? Plenty of rocks and rebar right there. I don't need a lot of rocks or rebar. I'm gonna just work my way south. I'm gonna see if I can work my way around this forest section and check this, and then where we're going is way the hell down here. So I'm hoping I can work my way back over. If not, we'll have to backtrack if the forest continues to develop. But we'll fill in some of our map. Make sure we know what our options are in the area. Another lumber yard, huh? And a LMOE shelter. So yeah, the forest is going to cut me off. We're going to have to loop all the way back around again. So we're not going to go that way. I don't need anything at the lumber yard. We'll check out the LMOE. See if it's got the version that has the firearm repair kit. Might actually spend the night here, actually. I need to drop some stuff. 119. You're up. Oh yeah, welding tank. Definitely welding tank. I don't care about trail guide. Shouldn't even pick that thing up. We'll keep one of the boxes of brownies with us. That's an essential tool. Okay, which one did we get? This is... Oh, this is the one with the big secret area. This is not going to be the one that has the firearm repair kit, though. So, no repair kit for us. Ooh. Leather corset, I got enough leather. Come here, bookcase. Hello, secret area. Sheet of tempered glass. Okay. Another hacksaw, some boots. The secret area that just keeps on going. Oh man, does it look empty on 25% items. Toastums and oatmeal. Well, wasn't total loss anyway. Yeah, that's a pretty poor LMOE other than the hacksaw. Hacksaw is pretty much. Alright, that's the whole place. I guess I'm not going to stop here for tonight. That's too quick and easy and in and out. Not going to stop at the cabin. Oh, I almost missed that mansion that we passed. We got another mansion up here. So not only did we get back-to-back research facilities, we got a mansion and a mansion. The map is being pretty generous today with the variety and the not 100% farm spam. I guess we can check it out. Gotta be wrapping things up here in the not too distant future, though. Whoa! A lot of boulders. A lot of boulders. I did turn off driving. Yeah. Excuse me? Excuse me? Always weird to me driving around at night like this at this speed. Okay, normally the bright M indicates the front of the mansion, but I've had a number of times where that was not true. Whirl around to the north here, see if we can get a look at the building. Alright, what are we looking at? Dining room, bedroom. Maybe the pool back there? I think this is the back corner, and I want to go to the other side. That's the kitchen. So, front of the building. Can we see far enough in? We can't quite tell. Still a chance that there's medieval gear in here. I'm not teed up correctly. Oops. Uh-oh. Ah. Got worried that the bush was hanging me up again. Alright, bad zombie. Out of my way. Can I see yet? So, definitely no medieval gear in here. And I'm not going to be able to check the other section. without driving all the way around it. Okay, nothing in the entry area. No surprise. Second floor. The second floor, most commonly, this front area is where I usually see medieval gear. It can be scattered elsewhere. I'm not willing to search this entire mansion. Could be laying around at lots of different places. And I hate the way the night vision flips in and out like this. It's so annoying. Which set of rooms? Socks, do they count? That medieval gear? Rum? Imperial Stout. Yeah, we'll take the Stout. Mainly just to make yet even more Molotov cocktails. Alright, I think I'm out of here. Yeah. We'll scan the far corner, see if there's a book, a library section. Whoops. Love it when it fails to start. I start accelerating and dive right out the back side of the vehicle. Alright, I think this corner here is the library. Yep. Kind of come at it from a slightly different angle here. The Book of the Subgenius. That is not useful. Nothing on the near bookshelves. Got one more corner to check. Nope, not a single book in the library. Lovely. So I checked these shelves, I checked these shelves, and I checked these shelves. So it's empty. So there's no reason for me to fiddle around here. No books, no medieval gear that I'm willing to spend the time to try to find. I still can't believe there's two research facilities that close together. That's craziness. Still nothing interesting to me in this town. This one's a maybe. Nothing real big, but I'm still on the lookout. Well, there's no subway, so I can't get an easy jackhammer out of the subway. Still got just two bookstores, the electronics store and the garage. Yeah, let's go out and around. I want to see if the forest extends all the way down here and blocks me from this road network I see. Whoops. Almost ran over two boulders. Good old parking brake. Looks like I will get to whatever that is. A little further. What is it? Of course, another farm variant. Alright. No longer interested. Southeast, back to home. Our short-term home, anyway. That's the security van we left behind. Don't need anything from it, I don't think. Unless I need to pull some frames off later. Not gonna worry about it for now. Alright, so everybody's homework for Wednesday's Cataclysm stream. Actually, am I doing... Let me rephrase that. Not 100% I'm doing Cataclysm on Wednesday. For the next Cataclysm stream, whenever that might be, is to come up with the list of 10 critters that I have to take photos of with my camera. Alpha Razorclaw, that's on the list. Been suggested, and it's a horrifying thought, so we're definitely going to try for that. I think I might have to save that for last, because I'm hard-pressed to think of something that is worse than the Alpha Razorclaw with these world settings. Beyond that, Feral Hunter, maybe a Predator. Predator should be on the list, not the Hunter. Predator would be good. Alpha Razorclaw is both not unique, but very hard to get to, but not terribly uncommon, because all you have to do is find a shipwreck, and we already know where several are. There's a shipwreck there, the W's, the red W's. So basically, you just follow any waterway. There's another one right there. So it's not hard to find Razorclaw nests and to try to get into them to get the alpha. So, and on these world settings, that's going to be a horrifying endeavor. That's going to be bad. I don't know how I'm going to do that one. Just, if you're not familiar, there's going to be like 50 or 60 regular Razorclaws all above ground where the alpha is below ground. You have to get through the huge mass of Razorclaws to even get to the lower ground, lower section where the alpha is. And there's also going to be a bunch of the regular ones down there. Cramped quarters with Razorclaws that stun you, have stun effects from range, plus have super speed, plus peel through armor. It's going to be bad. And they're going to be at 150% speed and 150% health because of my game world settings. So it's going to be bad. It's going to be very bad. The Master, yeah, they're not uncommon if you let evolution kick in. The chances I'll go back and find that one are pretty slim. I probably should have got this picture while we were driving. I should have equipped my camera, done a drive-by snap of a picture as we were going right by him. That would have been the better thing to do. Didn't even occur to me at the time. I got drilled in and focused on driving and staying alive. But yeah, Zombie Master could be one of them. So think about it. I don't want the list right now. I'll pay attention at the beginning or early into the next episode, and we'll get the list put together. We need the list now because I'm going to spend the early part of next episode doing the final 90% of the final build-up of the Humvee, and then we're off and running at that point. So I think I've got everything I need to also get the last part of the Survivor gear together. So we'll be in all of our gear. We got some good weapons. We'll have our ending vehicle with all the main components that I need, which are the welding rig and the kitchen unit. Beyond that, it's all fluff. I don't really care if I put in an autoclave. I don't plan on doing CVMs, so I'm not going to do an autoclave. I don't need a forge usually, so I'm not going to do that. So the vehicle will be almost done, barring just little upgrades here and there. We'll do a round of repairing it, the whole thing, get it all nice and pristine. And that'll be about it. So we'll throw the batteries from the RV in. We'll throw the kitchen unit in. That's probably about it. There's not much I'm going to pull off of this thing. And we'll make a bunch more Molotovs, and we'll try to kill things with Molotovs and take pretty pictures while they melt in the fire. And hopefully we can get this thing conquered fairly quickly. I suspect what's going to happen is I'll probably be able to get, depending on the names you guys pick, what zombies or enemies I have to find. As long as they're not evolution dependent, that's where we're going to run into a problem. Because we're only on day 73. I did speed up the evolution factor. We're on 3.0 instead of 4.0. But it's still going to take some time for some of this stuff to show up. So I might have to tootle my way through cities like I just did. Looking for randomly upgraded high-end zombies that we can snap pictures of. But if you can think of other places like the Alpha Razor Claw that are going to give me fits, bring them on. I just don't want to end up in an unending cycle of traveling the landscape in a very boring manner, waiting for RNG to gift me with what I need to finish the challenge. So we'll see. But think about it, and we'll put the list together early in the next episode. Alright, or visit me on my Discord channel. Feel free to put suggestions in the Discord channel. That's a good place to do it as well. And we'll go from there. But I think I'm going to finish up right now. We're about to hit midnight my time, so that's my normal stopping point. That's a good point to stop anyway. So we got quite a bit done. Had an unfortunate Twitch down interruption earlier in the evening, but we still got quite a bit done and had some adventures in the cities. I didn't have any real close calls this time, so getting the armor on and a decent weapon has helped out quite a bit. Is the Black Ops zombie a thing? It is. There is a Black Ops zombie. There's a number of different zombies now. I might have to go find a military base in order to get to the Black Ops zombie in a reasonable time. Either that, or I have to let evolution go by and then go down into the labs to try to find them in the barracks. But the Blops zombie is a thing. Night Stalker, yeah, there's some good ones, but like I said, evolution might get in our way on some of them, so we'll see. Maybe what we'll do is I think somebody suggested, get a list, and then I get to pick like a certain number that I have to achieve. So you guys would suggest like 15, and then I just need to get 10 out of the 15, something like that. So we may go to that kind of a route. We'll see. We'll see what happens once we get actually moving. Now that we'll get the vehicle finished up real quick early in the next episode. And once we hit the road, I mean, I know where most things are located, barring some of the brand new stuff. And I think we'll be able to chew through it pretty quickly. But places like the Alpha Razor Claw, that'll definitely be the final attempt, because I still am not sure how I'm going to try to approach that one. But that's it for me for now. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. I hope you have a good evening, and thanks for supporting the channel. Let me see, is Dorb doing his thing now? Let me go look to see who we can raid. Raid channel! Who's up? Nope, Dorb's not up in a stream. I'm going to send you over to Disnoff. Disnoff's playing Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Close all those other windows. Close all you other windows.